I think we have to talk about the fact that even as millennials, we're not the youngest preachers on the block anymore. And, we have to think through how we share the baton and share the opportunities and the pulpits, and how ready we are for the ones who are coming behind us to exceed us in the years that are coming.
So can I jump in on this? This happens to be a passion of mine. So thank you, Nichelle. We started what we've called the renewal residency at Progressive. And we got enough funding to have one resident right now. He's a young man from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, University of Louisiana Monroe. His wife is from New Orleans, and they are now transplants to Chicago for the very purposes of being at our church to prepare to assume the ranks in a historic, perhaps declining Black church. So much like the church that I came into, there are 6 sellers of them in our neighborhoods. But one of the trends we've noticed is that a number of persons leaving seminary are not aiming for those old dying churches. They are going to plant churches, which is totally appropriate, or like me and Brianna, and it sounds like both Reverend Willie Francois and Nichelle, to serve at a church, which is great too. But the opportunity to contextualize one's formal training under somebody who's older than you, but not light years older than you in one sense. So for instance, this young man is 7 years younger than I am. That's it. And so we're creating opportunities at our church to say, hey, although I'm not 40 yet, we still are preparing those and opening up opportunities for those who are right behind us. And I think if we don't seize that opportunity, the trails will not be blazed in the directions that sustain and expand the Black church institutions that our country needs.
So are we prepared for people younger than us to have the engagements we used to have, for them to compare them to us in ways that make us feel ancient or like our time is up? Because I don't think that exists, right? That our time is up. But I do think you transition, like the stages transition, the engagements transition. But sometimes it's hard to watch. And I say that because I think the generations before us may have had a difficult time with that and are having a difficult time with that. And if you think about how people are like preparing to transition, like everybody is preparing to transition, but nobody's really having the conversations. It's still a secret who they want to call. They're still trying to hold on to some type, and everyone's not doing this, but a good majority of people are. So like that part of, the next generation, are we ready for that? Do we really know how to mentor, help, walk alongside, journey without feeling like we're losing something, without secretly trying to take away or saying you can get close, but not too close. You can have some, but only what I give you that I'm done with. Are we really ready for that?
I would say we need to get ready, but I think that part of getting ready is embracing that for all the engagements that we don't get anymore because someone younger is getting them, we got some that are coming to us because we've been seasoned. Absolutely. And I think that's the beautiful thing about God's economy is how it's not capitalist, right? Like there's a certain sense in which even when you don't deserve it or you didn't earn it, there's provision that's being made. And I think we have to be open to that. And I think we should probably be excited about it because that would then mean that we've done something well. Yeah. That would mean that we've done something right, that engagement that I got a year ago, 2 years ago, they gave it to another young Black woman, and that's awesome.